Hello, hello students. This is April 17th and we're going to go over the assignments that are due tomorrow and next week and then play some instructional videos unless you come in and have questions. Okay. Hello, this is Abby Taylor, your teacher for Foundations of Engineering. These are assignments that are due April 17th. The first group you're seeing is for the AB class, the 18 and 16-week session. Note that, here we go. Note that you've got the bioengineering technologies, you're finishing that up, and you're getting into construction and transportation. This bioengineering, you've already done the hardest thing, I think, which was the project. What's that? Which is the project. But then there's a lot of content in this unit, and it varies because bioengineering is life, and life is around us in many different forms. So go through these things. GMO and food labeling, talk about the labeling of genetically modified organisms in food. You can talk about the importance or either one way or the other. We'll focus on the labeling of that and whether that's a useful thing or not. Organic versus technological farming is an interesting topic because there's advantages of each, but certainly look at the big picture and also at a macro level too. As a biology and technology research project, that's whenever you pick something and you research it and provide information and some questions. And of course the quiz. I cannot overemphasize, especially on such a large diverse unit as this one, that you take a look and go back to the challenge questions throughout the unit for all the lessons in the unit, so you can review the questions before you take the quiz. Also, what you have going on next on the 17th is you are starting transportation and construction. First off, it kind of goes back and forth because they're very interrelated, as you might guess. So you get into a discussion about intermodal design, and that has to do with doing different modes of transportation in different environments and communities. So take a look at that. In both of these, make sure you take a look at these instructional unit videos, the supplemental instruction videos, because I'm going through each of the assignments there, and I'm going through the unit, pointing out things in the unit that you need to know. Also for the AB class is the 12-week session, and you're finishing up manufacturing. Manufacturing unit, take a look at the videos for that too. The social significance of manufacturing tech assignment is similar to the other research assignment on the previous slide. Basically, you're answering questions on choosing one of the technologies that I've given to you and answering the technical questions as well as the social implications of it. This end effector project is a building project. It shouldn't take that long, but you have to allow time for it. The careers in manufacturing discussion requires some research to take a look at different careers. Manufacturing is a very rich field to be in, and a very dynamic field because the salary levels are higher in manufacturing, and the jobs are very broad in terms of not only engineering and technology, but business and sales and all of that. So figure out something you're interested in and research it. And then once again, the quiz. Go back through each of the challenge questions and each of the lessons before you take the quiz. All right, B class, engineering B class, 18 to 16-week session. You're doing transportation and construction technologies too. You're a little further along. I think you have to on the 17th actually is this group design project. You're going to allow additional time to do that because you're downloading. It's an open source software, so you should have no problems with it. watch the videos. There's several videos throughout this whole unit because it's another, just like the biotechnology unit is very broad, this is very broad. But watch the videos on how to use the software. And also, I believe there's one also for bridge design. So take a look at those. And then the following week you have continuing transportation. Okay, the 14-week session, the B class, you are doing the scale floor plan assignment, which is a big assignment. It takes planning and it takes time to do it. That's why you have that dedicated to yourself in 1 week. And then this is a view of some of the things that you have to do the following week. But on the scale floor plan, you do have to choose a room, you do have to do measurements, you do have to do a scale drawing that is very good and legible with certain features in it, and go through the video for that. There are several videos for this unit because it's also a very diverse one, but go through the scale floor plan video to see exactly what you need to do there. And as always, please contact me if you have any questions about anything. Thank you. Have a good week. Okay, that was the stuff due tomorrow. So let's take a look at what's due next week. Hello, this is Abby Taylor, your teacher for engineering this term, spring 2019. I want to go over the assignments that are due April 24th. The AB course, the 18-16 week, you really just have the one, the scaled floor plan assignment. That is a big project actually, and that's one by itself. But see the instructional video on that so you can hit the fine points and you understand how to lay it out on paper and such and what you need to include. Excuse me. And because it's just this one assignment that's due on that day, I'd recommend to go ahead and work ahead. Yes, so go ahead and work ahead. The bridge design project requires a bit of work, and you do have other assignments due on May 1st that are not shown on the slides, so definitely work ahead. Note that for anyone, you need to review the challenge questions before you take the quiz. And make sure you look at the instructional videos that are provided to you. You'll see them in the news announcements and also on the engineering playlist. The 12-week session in AB, you are completing bioengineering technologies. Once again, see the instructional video for the project. And you've got a couple of discussions. You've got another project. And once again, and you've got a couple of discussions for engineering this term, spring 2019. I want to go over the assignments that are due April 24th. The AB course, the 18-16 week, you really just have the one, the scaled floor plan assignment. That is a big project actually, and that's one by itself. But see the instructional video on that so you can hit the fine points and you understand how to lay it out on paper and such and what you need to include. Excuse me. And because it's just this one assignment that's due on that day, I'd recommend to go ahead and work ahead. Yes, so go ahead and work ahead. The bridge design project requires a bit of work, and you do have other assignments due on May 1st that are not shown on the slides, so definitely work ahead. Note that for anyone, you need to review the challenge questions before you take the quiz. And make sure you look at the instructional videos that are provided to you. You'll see them in the news announcements and also on the engineering playlist. The 12-week session in AB, you are completing the bioengineering technologies. Once again, see the instructional video for the project. And you've got a couple of discussions. You've got another project. And once again, review the challenge questions, because that's what makes up the quizzes. The B course, I have this work ahead on there because it doesn't hurt, because you do have a fair amount due. You've got this discussion and the quiz, but also the TSA scavenger hunt. Work ahead so you're not caught at the end. And let's see here, the 14-week session in the B. The bridge design project will take a bit of time. You have to upload software. It's open source, so it should run pretty easily on most all computers. So see the instructional video on that, and also the tutorial that's provided on how to use that. And then you got the discussion and the quiz. Please contact me should you have any questions. Thank you. So that's the assignments that are due this week and next week. If you have any questions, just send me a note. And enjoy the weather. Hopefully it'll be good. We don't get too many storms, let's hope. Thank you. Have a good day.